Hey guys, welcome back to Pragmata. This is part 14 of our trophy guide and walkthrough, and we're going to get started with some training simulations. This will be number 21 through 24. Let's get started with the Bullet Hell Arena. This one is okay. Now that we're in the final 10, they are going to get tougher, so just kind of prepare yourself for that. Here will be obviously defeating enemies. We need to not take any damage and complete within 80 seconds. First, jump forward and shoot that watcher with your shotgun. Then come and take out the right watcher first, then the left watcher. Hack the enhanced watcher. Run over here, grab the weapon, and shoot the next watcher, which I totally missed. I didn't miss him, but I didn't get him all the way. There is a missile watcher here. You'll want to hack him. Before you completely kill him, jump over here, set down an impact barrier, then turn around and kill him. And then look above you, get your shotgun out and shoot the enhanced watcher here after you hack him. Turn to the other side and you'll find a missile watcher as well. Take this guy out with your pistol. And by that time, your impact barrier is probably gone. So run all the way back over here. Be careful, don't let the missiles hit you. And I set down an impact barrier right in front of this guy. Hack him and then shoot him in the weak spot. And training is complete. It did take me several times to do this. As you can see, I all got Luna filament because I had gotten the other one been doing this so many times before. But practice makes perfect, so keep that in mind. The next one is called Dash and Dodge. And this is a movement training, so it'll be a little bit better. At least you don't have to fight any enemies. Once you get in here, you'll have to reach the target area, of course. Take a look at our area we have to run through. Look to the right and shoot that yellow box first. Jump across, avoiding the yellow moving walls. Shoot the box on top of that one. Jump across here. Take the rail up. Immediately turn around behind you and shoot the yellow box here. Take off running. You'll see on that moving yellow wall, there's another box. You'll probably have to float around these things. Just don't let them knock you off. And then sprint underneath all of these lasers. Jump up to the right. Jump through the laser grid and hit the button. We just barely made it. We had a fraction of a second over 1 second left to do this, but we got all three. Next up, number 23 is Walker Family. So this is another combat training. When you load in, you're obviously going to be dealing with different kinds of walkers, so humanoids. You have to defeat all the enemies. Start out by coming over here, grab the drone hive, grab the riot blaster, grab the photon laser, and you want to have a multi-hack and I guess it's the defense, the one with the shield on. Hack the walker first, because you can take him out without that thing healing it. You'll need to deal damage using enemies, so keep that in mind. You're going to need to hack the healing guys and complete within 150 seconds. So there we go. We dealt some damage with that guy. That's going to be helpful. And he also is damaged by it. Next up, we have the Lancer, which is also another humanoid. We have two of those and a walker. So luckily, we can take damage on this one. What we want to do is a multi-hack, get them all hacked and opened up. Obviously, the walker is the easiest to take out. You can also take out the ones that are helping to heal them. Just hack them to deal massive damage to both. Just barely missed that. I guess I need to hack this again. Oh, well, I blew him up instead. That's okay. We got the Lancer taken care of. Now over here, we'll have a Lancer, a Walker, and the Big Baby. So be sure to use a multi-hack and then focus on the Big Baby. Knock him down with your Riot Blaster and use your Photon Laser to kill him quickly before he can spawn his little antenna, his little flower on his face. Then you can focus on the Lancer as well as the healing enemy here. And that'll do it. We had plenty of time left. I think we weren't even close. So this is very easily done. It's just going to take practice, honestly. All of these just take practice. Just keep on trying. And if you finish one and you don't get all three, go back and do it again because you'll just get extra Luna filament. Finally, we have Expert Locksmith. I think this one involves the nodes. You'll be running through an area and hacking nodes. Yes, this one was actually kind of fun. So you see where we need to go. You have to finish within 45 seconds and you have to complete all of the hacks. So go forward first, hack the node, and then wait till you go to the left, hack the node on the left, and then hack the middle node, and then jump over here to the right. We'll be jumping here anyway. Just do not mess up on your hacks because that will fail one of the objectives. Begin climbing up. Once you get up here, you'll see that this block is moving. This part is the most difficult. You have to quickly hack each side before moving on. See, I didn't even try there because I knew I wouldn't have enough time. There we go. We finished it. Climb up and push the button. We had 3 seconds left. I did have to do this one quite a few times, but it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Okay, so that's it for training simulations right now. I think we're going to find 2 more training sims. Should be 3 and 3. So we'll have 2 more of these sessions. If you have some cabin coins, you can come and finish up your empty spaces here on the bingo card. Both of mine were just bot data, so nothing super important. And we can't get to the other sections until we complete a red zone.
Enjoy your purchase.
So you can head over and check out the bot data if you like. It looks like we got the Missile Watcher MK2 and the Air Raider. That was the big giant one we had to fight on the elevator outside in the Lunar Mines. Okay, so with that done, before we head to the next area, you can come and do some upgrading if you'd like. I'm going to get my hacking up. Let Diana deal a little bit more damage. And you can take a look at your weapons to see if there's anything that you think is important to upgrade. We're pretty much heading into the final section here, I believe. Not including the extra after you beat the game, you get some extra content, and we're going to cover that starting in part 18. But yeah, we're heading into the final sections here. So you can take a look. We've almost got everything. It looks like we only have 3 lockers left to open. So check out your weapon loadout. Make sure you have every weapon that you feel is your favorite or the best. Watch your nodes. Make sure you are well prepared to go into a new area where you're not exactly sure what's going on. Here, I'm just trying to figure out if I want to use one of these. I don't think I've used the drain yet. And even when I did use it, I don't even know if I paid attention to how much it actually helps, like how much health it actually gives you back. Here, I'm going to switch to, I guess I stayed on boost mode. And your mods. You should have quite a few mods by now. And if you are still using any of the older ones that don't really give you a whole lot of help, you may want to swap them out. It looks like most of the ones I have are fine. I pretty much keep recursive learning all the time. That's a really, really good one. And I also keep the ones where you can hack from a longer distance and where your weapon charges faster.
You ready to do this?
So once you're ready, engage the tram and head to the central port.
Transport's somewhere in here, right?
Once you're in here, at least we're inside again. I really didn't like being on the moon's surface all that much. It gave me a little anxiety, I think. Head to the left and through the door. And when you get over here, you'll have to charge up your cleanse. And once you charge it all the way, Diana will hold her hand straight up. And that's your most powerful cleanse charge. We'll be using that quite a bit against enemies. So clear that out and then head up the stairs.
We gotta stop her.
Damn right.
Over here, you can kind of take a look at what's going on. Once you head down the stairs, you're going to get about 4 walkers that are going to come after you, but there's really not much of anything going on with them. Just take them out really, really easily. Yeah, these haven't been infected, so they're just regular walkers. Nothing special about them at all.
Watch out for that stuff.
Once they're taken care of, go ahead and cleanse this anomalous lunafilament.
I got this.
And you can get onto this tram.
We can
So
ride this
head to
later.
the left, and you'll see that you can't really jump here. It's like really a lot of gravity or something. I don't really know what's going on.
There.
Hack the tram to get it moving. And I'm going to come and stand back here because you see the
Wonder why
the
it
lights
wants to
that are
take
in
us
like
off the Earth.
kind of like a claw shape. Those things spawn the robots.
That's loose.
So
That'd be total
I'm just kind of getting away from them because once we get to a
We
certain
should
point,
stop.
the tram is going to stop and we're going to have to defeat some enemies in order to get off of it. And they're going to spawn out of those little lighted claw machines, whatever they are. So here you can see this area is now closed off. And now the tram is an arena. You'll have a regular walker, an orange walker, and a lancer to deal with. This shouldn't be too hard. The biggest problem that you face is the space. There's not a whole lot of space on this thing, and it can feel claustrophobic sometimes. And I really should try to dodge that lancer. I don't know why I'm not. I can see though that Diana's hacking damage has gone up a lot. You get a bigger chunk of health taken off when she hacks now. So definitely worth investing in. So now we just have to deal with this enhanced walker here. He's so slippery. I hate him. Just keep on hacking away, waiting for your gun to refill. We'll get there. Once he is taken care of, you'll have another wave of enemies. That'll be after you pass through this area. The tram will come to another stop and you'll get another wave of enemies. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. All those enemies drop down from the ceiling. It's this time that those little lighted arms are going to spawn them. That's right. I mixed that up. But yeah, we're going to come into this little, I guess, bay. And when the tram stops, you'll have more enemies that you have to defeat before you can exit. There you go. We've got a crusher and a spider. Obviously, we want to try to take out the spider first. There are 2 spiders. But these guys are pretty weak, so taking them out first is a smart move. They're a lot faster. There's also an impeder. And you gotta watch those guys because they like to shoot bombs. So keep that in mind. Okay, the 2 spiders are gone. Thank goodness. I find they're just more aggravating than anything else. Okay, so the impeder jumped up in the air. That means he's about to spray bombs everywhere. Just be careful of your surroundings and make sure that you're always looking for those red circles. The crusher went down a lot faster than I thought he would, honestly. I feel like they were much harder before, but I guess we've improved our weapons a lot and our hacking. So once you finish off all of the enemies, the tram will open up and you'll be able to exit. Be sure to pick up all of your Luna filament before exiting. On the left, there is a file that you can read if you like. And right next to that is hatch number 23.
Yeah.
Be sure to interact with it before you leave. Come through this door and down the stairs on the right. I'm going to jump down over the rail to make it over here. Pick up this upgrade component and then look up. You can just barely see mini cabin number 13 spinning around on top of that wall. Jump back over. Keep on going to this next platform for another upgrade component. And we're going to jump up here. Watch out for the purple goop. You'll have some anomalous walkers that are going to pop up, so you're going to have to cleanse them before you can really do any damage to them. Just wait for them to get inside that blue grid before cleansing them, and if you power up your cleanse all the way and wait for them to get pretty close to you, you can kind of one-punch them. You'll cleanse them, and then you'll get a critical shot, kind of like a freebie. So here we got them both. Just go ahead and crit them, and they'll be done for. Once they're taken care of, you can hack this wall. Stand on this white platform, though. Be sure to stand on it, and then jump across and go in through this white door. Straight ahead, you're going to find the REM Parasol. And of course, before you leave, an enemy will block you in. This is an enhanced crusher, so be careful. Yeah, these enhanced crushers take a long time to get rid of, but the regular ones aren't so bad. Hacking should help to build up the heat damage. It is a little bit, but shooting him with your weapon also builds up heat damage. He's getting pretty hot there. Just try to avoid his stomping. There he goes. We can go in for the critical hit and completely take him out now. So turn around and exit the same way that you came in. And when you get here, jump to the right on top of this white ledge, and then fall down and go to the right of the steps. When this door opens, you're gonna see, or you may not see, a creeper. This is actually the first time that I've opened the door and the creeper was just there and was not invisible. Every other time I played through, he was invisible, and I had to shoot the riot blaster inside in order to get him to show himself. But for some reason, he was just sitting in there plain as day. So take him out and then head inside. Open up the blue box for the mod Untapped Potential. This is one that I don't use. There's a lot of them I don't use. But I do encourage you to give them a try. If you like them, then go ahead and use them. But I like to stick with what works for me. But I do want to show you where everything is so that you have your own options on what to do. When you come up over here, don't forget to jump up on this ledge to grab the upgrade component. And as you can see, that room has a yellow haze on it, so it's going to turn into an arena once we step inside. And you can print out a weapon if you need one, so just keep that in mind. When you come in here, immediately start charging your cleanse, because you're going to have 2 anomalous walkers that appear. Wait for them to get close inside your grid and let loose. And then you can crit both of them at the same time. Now, coming up here, once these 2 are gone, we are going to have 3 anomalous walkers that come up all at the same time, and this is the perfect place to earn a trophy. So go ahead and charge up and try to bait these guys all to come together in one area so that you can cleanse them all at once. And once you do, you get the Cleanup on Aisle 3 trophy for cleansing 3 enemies at one time. There are other places that you can get this trophy, but this is the first available place, and it's also pretty easy to get right here. So why not take a chance? At least try. Once these guys are taken care of, you're going to get the anomalous big baby. So of course you'll want to start charging up, but he does spit out a big red glob at you, and if he hits you, it will mess up your charge. Okay. These are a little different because once you cleanse them, they'll have a core that pops out, and you have to destroy that core in order to defeat it as a regular enemy. If you don't destroy the core, then it will continue wrapping itself up in that anomalous Luna filament. So keep that in mind. You want to go for the core immediately, as soon as it pops up. And as usual, his weak point spawns on the back of his shoulders. So take him out as quickly as possible. Pick up all of the Luna filament, because he does drop about 300. He's carrying a lot. And then you can leave through the orange door here.
Welcome to Central Pragmata.
When you come through this room, you'll have a hologram of 8, the little girl that we saved and is a total jerk. After the hologram, you can look at a file that's on top of these boxes here, and then go through the white door. Make your way down the stairs.
To destroy the Earth.
Go to the left for an upgrade component before continuing over here to this elevator. Interact with it, and you'll have some time to talk with Diana while the elevator is moving. There's really nothing else that we can do here. There's nothing to pick up, and there are no enemies. So at least we get a little bit of breathing room. Elevators aren't... These big elevators are not usually very friendly to us.
Not much crap ever reaches Earth. Game over.
Once it gets close to the bottom, you're going to be exiting to the left. If you're looking at the console, you're going to exit to the left.
So we made it.
Head down the stairs,
Not a straight shot
turn to the right
below
before
elevator.
going through the door, because there's an upgrade component sitting there. Then you can go through the white door. In this room, you'll have a file. turn to the left where you can pick up training simulation data from the broken cabin, and you'll also find a red gate key inside of the red briefcase. And on the opposite side of the room is hatch 24. Let's go down into a safe room now. We'll end the video off with a little bit of upgrading. I know this one is a little shorter one, but I had some that went over 40 minutes. I do try to keep them between 30 and 40 minutes. And I had a couple that went over. So we'll do this one. We'll make this one a little bit shorter. So, of course, first, talk to Diana.
Don't remember that.
Are you serious?
And then
Oh, yeah.
you can give her a present. The Parasol. She seems confused by it. And as always, you get a cabin coin in return.
No way I can hold this with one hand.
She'll go over and sit under the umbrella, and you can speak to her about it if you like.
A parasol is basically.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, we're still talking to her, but
Thanks.
at this point,
Diana,
if you don't want
have
to
you
talk
ever
to
been-
her, I don't think you really need to. I don't think she draws us any more pictures. I mean,
Well, don't worry. And remember, if it ever
maybe?
feels...
Okay.
I don't know.
Thank you.
What do you want to do? When you
But I continue talking to her all the way
First,
throughout because I want to
then
make
I'll-
absolutely sure that we don't miss anything.
Of course. But could you keep that nickname to yourself, please?
Once you're finished with that, you can come over here and take a look at your new mini cabin. We only have 2 left.
There it is.
She popped up with a question mark, so we can go see what she's interested in.
Odd.
I'm not really sure. Maybe someone.
And I think she's
That's
looking at the
definitely not
console that
suspicious.
shows us the secret files. But we got a music note from her, so that's good. Here I'm going to upgrade Diana one more time because that's all I have enough upgrade components for. And then you can come over here and take a look at your weapons and see if you would like to spend any lunafilament on upgrading anything. I don't really see too much going on here. I don't have a whole lot of lunafilament, but most of what I need is already up. I'll just get another repair. And the photon laser. And that is going to do it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, so you're always notified when I come up with a new video. And I'll see you guys back here in part 15. Until then, Khajiit always has wares.